Hey, this is Daniel Norton. I'm here in my studio in New York City with Nilan.
Hi.
And today we're going to play around a little bit with the Lastolite highlight. So I've got this here in the studio. It's Seth's actually. He hasn't had a chance to use it yet. I figured I'd jump on it first and use it before he gets to. So it's basically large box with diffusion in the front, designed really to be used as a background, right? It's kind of narrow here, and we have our lights in the back. I have these Profoto lights in the back. So what essentially happens is you put your lights in here on both sides. You're going to light this thing up. You get a nice clean white background. You don't need all the space that you need to do that. But I want to do something a little bit different with it than that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some lights with gels. So I have these, my two Profoto lights are actually fitted with gels, purple gels in here. And instead of just going straight white, what I've got is the black fabric that they have with it that allows me to kind of black it out. What we're going to get now is essentially kind of like two giant strip boxes on the side, giving her a nice kind of wraparound of colored light and a black background. So let's see what that looks like anyways, and we'll go from there. So I've got the Nikon Z6 here. This is the 24-70, and I'm going to first take a shot at 6.3, 200 the second, 100 ISO. What I want to check is to make sure that none of the light in the space is affecting my shot, and it is not. I have a nice black frame there. Okay, so we got a black frame, none of the light in the space is affecting our shot. So I'm going to actually use a Profoto A1 here. This is going to be my trigger and also ultimately my key light. But for now, I'm just going to make it set up so it's just going to be the trigger. So essentially I have it turned off. It's not going to fire. It's just going to set my other strobes off. And let's see what that looks like. Cool. All right, so we can see that we have nice purple rims coming around like that, shaping her face. Now I'm going to take this and turn it on. I've got the dome on it, and in addition, behind me I have a V-flat from V-flat World. I have the white side out. If you had a white wall, you could use that as well. And all we're doing is bouncing the light here, creating a very large source in the front, kind of a wash of light, right? And that's going to give us a nice, clean light on her, and we still keep those purple frames. I think the whole thing looks a smidge bright for me, so I'm going to turn this down and see what we get. So now I'm just tweaking basically, right? Cool. All right, shoot if you like that. Kind of working this at 70 millimeters. Oops. Good. 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 We can see how that shapes our face nicely, depending on where we put it. Come in close for one. Return towards me. Good. We can play with that, right? And that's really cool, very dramatic. Oh, interesting. Depending on where the light is. So perfectly centered with your face. We'll try to make it symmetrical. Nice. So we can see that. Get the nice purple rims, nice even light on her face. Everything looks really cool and contrasty and kind of edgy, right? But the point of this, right, is to have a white background. So let's play around a little bit with that. Now you might say, well, you have this purple lights in here, Daniel, so the background is not going to be white, it's going to be purple. But using, you know, our experience that we have with gels, we know that when you expose a gel, if you overexpose the gel, it's going to, you know, blow out and become less saturated. If we underexpose it, it's going to be more saturated. So being that this is the background, it's going to actually have it's going to be very, very light. So we should get a pretty clean light on her. Yeah, background's white. And we still have these cool purple rims. So that's like a little added bonus, right? Gives us that little contrast. Now in this one, because of the nature of it, I think I'm actually going to turn my key light up a little bit. So we want to play around a little bit, even though the exposure is the same, essentially. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Should feel like that. Nice, clean shots. Beautiful. Cool. Get that magnifying glass away. There we go. A couple like that. Good. Ooh. Cool. Come right towards me for the last one. Beautiful. Good. Nice. Nice, clean. Actually, look right at me so we can get a comparable shot. Okay, let's go to my focus point. Boom. Beautiful. So we've got essentially, roll back here, right? We've got our two options here. Both of them have this purple rim, but we've got the white background, nice and clean, and we have nice exposure on and on, kind of creating two different looks, kind of a nighttime look and a daytime look, or I don't know if that's daytime or not, but if you go out in the day and it looks like that, it's probably not a good thing. But this is really a kind of a theory practice in gels, right? Because a lot of times we use gels. We put them on people, we put them in the background, we're always changing colors and stuff. But when you really think about it, you have to kind of think about the exposure of your light when you're using the gel. If you overexpose the light, the gel is going to lose saturation all the ways to basically no saturation, if you think about it here. And of course, by the time the light creeped up and hit Nirlan, it's darker, so there's some saturation on her skin. And if you, of course, you can do the opposite as well. If you're shooting something that's more moody, you can basically, somebody upstairs is probably shooting. If you do something more moody, you can create a darker, richer saturation by lowering the power. So I will put Nirlan's information in the description so you guys can follow her. Be sure to follow me, Daniel Norton Photographer. Subscribe to Adorama TV, of course, and I will see you next time on set.